There's an expression about, one of the definitions of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and not expecting a different outcome. I think Gary Gensler is doing the same thing over and over again, and it thinks that somehow he's going to win in court. He has continued to lose in court. I do think the chair of the SEC, Gary Gensler, has become a political liability in the United States.
Misplaced words or very true from Brad Garlinghouse there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. To be Crypto here. Let's talk XRP and 3 big things you need to be aware of right now. It's very volatile in the market. We've seen XRP drop as low as 54 cents in the last 24 hours. But what's going on? I still am very bullish on XRP, and I think there is some definite upside to come. We're going to break down a lot in this video, as well as some key XRPL news. Likewise, what does it look like for the IPO dilemma? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything going on in cryptocurrency and XRP. And with that being said, I want to start first and foremost talking about XRPL. Now, I've talked about this for a long time. Remember, ultimately the backbone of the XRP token, and the financial institutions are going to all come in and use this. We know that massive partnership with Uphold. Well, January 2024, the biggest volume in history for XRPL. We've seen about 650 billion XRP move through the ledger, which I think is a big milestone, and one that I truly think showcases what's coming. Now, a lot of people have been talking about movement from escrow, and what does that look like? Well, these are all the things that they've been doing, all the things that are ensuring the framework of XRP truly does work, and they can move huge amounts of money and tokens and do it seamlessly with high security and equally at a fraction of the cost. And I think very important, as like we said, we started to see XRPL really become a fundamental part of the ecosystem of XRP. Now, this also links into a very interesting bit of news that come out, and this is down to David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, ultimately pitching XRP Ledger to Franklin Templeton, highlighting its efficiency and potential amid growing crypto interest. Now, if you remember, Franklin Templeton, $1.7 billion asset, $1.7 trillion asset management firm, and ultimately they are in talks with Ripple. Fantastic news. This comes as many traditional finance companies are showing interest in cryptocurrencies. Schwartz responded to Franklin Templeton's post about their interest in Ethereum and Solana, suggesting they also consider XRP. Ultimately, it says, Franklin Templeton tweeted about exploring different blockchain networks like the XRP Ledger. In response, Schwartz talks about XRPL's strong performance, having handled millions of transactions for over 10 years. And like I said, that first graph we saw does point that in the right direction. Now, could this build legs? Could this truly start to integrate into something like Franklin Templeton? We know all the work XRP are doing is about getting into some of these financial institutions, these big asset management banks, as well as much, much more. And I think we all know that it's kind of in the right direction. And certainly when you look at what they're doing, the links they're kind of getting involved in, and ultimately why it's important, I think it's another very smart play, likewise from the team at XRP. Now, one of the things that we have to talk about, one of the things we've not really covered off a lot on this channel, is that IPO. Ripple has been considered international markets for future expansion. They want to bring a public traded company. It would be a huge, huge, big middle finger to the SEC. Now, we know obviously they're continuing in that long battle that goes on, but ultimately they are proceeding with caution when it comes to this. Garlinghouse voiced his concerns around maneuvering through the US IPO process, describing regulatory landscape as unpredictable, despite the SEC approving Ripple's S1 filing. So that's pretty big news that they got them S1s put through, but there is obviously a lot that kind of goes through. Ultimately, the minute that SEC Coinbase case, we'll see how that one plays out. But ultimately, what does it look like for anyone holding XRP? Well, the potential for Ripple IPO holds significant implications for XRP. An IPO would likely bring increased visibility and credibility to Ripple as a company, drawing attention from investors, analysts, and the media. And I think the important bit here is ultimately what it gives for those looking to invest or utilize XRP. Very interesting. It says, furthermore, the IPO process involves regulatory compliance, potentially leading to greater integration of Ripple's and XRP into conventional financial systems, which I do think is important. Just before we go any further, we'll just take a quick word from Cryptonomy. They are a sponsor of the channel just for this video, so let's take a quick word from them. So again, thank you to today's sponsor. I want to bring you Cryptonomy. Now, we've had a little bit of a look on the channel at this before, but I want to show you exactly what they are bringing and the power of this platform. Investing in new digital assets, and ultimately Cryptonomy backs an early stage crypto project. You can get up to 100x a year by investing in their Launchpool program, which we will take a look at in just a second. Now, they have a ton of stuff going on. We're going to get straight into my account and see what's going on here. So you can see my total balance here, just under $3,000. Now, the great thing is we have flexible loans, fixed loans, as well as many others. Likewise, you have cryptocurrencies you can invest in on many, many different aspects and earn APR on your investments. Likewise, in terms of profit sharing and anything else. I think very, very important. Now we can take a look. Like I said, I have some saved. I have 0.4 Ethereum. And again, if I want to do that, I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to put the max amount in. And again, it's going to tell me what my minimum deposit has to be and my APR potential 25%. I'm going to click continue and I'm going to deposit that. And the deposit confirmation has come through. And we'll keep an eye on this as we kind of go through the course of the next week and month and see exactly how this is performing. So all of your favorite cryptocurrencies, you can deposit into the account and start earning APR straight away. They also have fixed platforms in which you can earn up to 153% APY as well with that profit sharing, and their Launchpool, a fantastic innovation allowing you to get into some of the newest projects before anyone else. 163 events, 66.71 million has been raised on their platform. Now, interestingly, they have got the interest account that we're on, the wallet integration, so you get fee-free payments and transfers across their platform. And again, you can see some of my wallet, 1800 XRP, as well as the Ethereum that we've just staked on there as well. They obviously offer some loans in which you can get it. And finally, there, like I said, fee-free exchange rate where you can swap either fiat or cryptocurrencies to other different cryptocurrencies. So a fantastic all-in-one built platform to allow you to really expand your utilization of your cryptocurrency. And again, a fantastic opportunity to get into projects before anyone else. The great thing as well with Cryptonomy is they are very active on social media. Once again, all the links to this will be in the description down below, so you can come and check it out. But again, recently they just finalized their giveaway, of which we saw Fish Vlogs, DCA CryptoDean, and Bleaves giving away BTC and Solana to some of their accounts and some of their followers. So fantastic to see Cryptonomy getting out there and ensuring that those people investing in their platform have the opportunity once again to win some cryptocurrency. We all know what's coming just around the corner with the cryptocurrency bull run. The other great thing with Cryptonomy, like I said, is you can withdraw your cryptocurrency from the platform, and it is super quick and super easy with the easy user interface that they have on their platform. Simple click of withdraw and then follow through the process. And again, recipient address can be any wallet address you have out there in which you want to transfer your funds to. Again, there are limits on some of the withdrawals, but again, you can see there at the top, $1 million is our 24-hour account withdrawal. So real opportunity for you to maximize the potential and potentially unlock what you've got in terms of your cryptocurrency. You can see the wide list of many, many different cryptocurrencies out there that you can put onto the platform and equally see what's going on. Even some of the more new ones such as Casper, DAG, Nexo, and many, many more. So Cryptonomy, a definite fantastic platform in which you could have a look at and maybe make your cryptocurrency work for you. There will all be the links in the description for you to check out. And like I said, thank you so much to Cryptonomy for being one of the sponsors of the channel this week. So with that being said, let's get back to the main video. So ultimately, we do know an IPO would be a huge thing. Obviously, Coinbase did get approved to go public, and equally now are battling with the SEC as that kind of went on. So I think it will be a big milestone for Ripple, validates the company, and would be very, very good news for XRP. Now, we know those ETFs haven't quite hit the mark. If we were to take a look at some of them on the price index, they mostly look like this. We know VanEck Futures ETF has ceased as well and is on its way out. But yeah, not the greatest. And equally, the overall broader market looking pretty bullish, pretty bearish right now. What does that look like for XRP? Like I said, we saw this significant dip under the 200 moving average. So right now, holding this bottom support level around 55 cents. So we could be in for a bit of a painful few days with XRP, maybe even the wider cryptocurrency market as it tries to find where it wants to find the bottom of that correction on the back of the ETF hype. That's kind of moved on now, although a lot of them are buying. And is there a XRP ETF around the corner? We talked about this in a couple of videos. It certainly is being discussed, and it certainly feels like it's been discussed, even to the point where we know that the Franklin Templeton team have debated that ETF when it comes to XRP. So lots to talk about, lots going on. Price not quite where we want it to be, but let me know in the comments down below. Do you still support XRP or not? And if you do, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.